If you can develop those type of things, those are of value. Right now with the low metal prices is our advantage.
Right.
We have been able to acquire 6 new 10-years in the last year.
Hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here for the StockPulse Network. We are at the New Orleans Investment Conference, and I'm excited to be joined by John Mark Staude of Riverside Resources. And great to have you here, and I hear it's been going well at the conference and you have some exciting developments happening with the company.
It is, Chris. You know, it's so much fun to be at this conference. We've come to this conference, this is the 10th year in a row. The reason we like to come to the conference is we meet with our existing shareholders and find new shareholders. I think the new shareholders are really excited to hear that we actually are coming up with new discoveries, particularly our Cecilia project is one of our lead projects. And our existing shareholders come back and ask, what's happening with some of those other projects? So this conference allows us to update our shareholders about what's happening. For example, at our Pinolas project. That's a very interesting project as a prospect generator. Riverside generates a number of projects. So we have multiple types of news flow. So when we come here, we have the opportunity to go through systematically. For example, our lead project, the Cecilia project.
Right.
That project, open pit gold, high grade silver gold, really good location in northern Sonora, Mexico. It's near some of the other operations. First Majestic is operating the Santa Elena mine, one of the best producing mines for First Majestic. It's next to Premier Gold Mines, Mercedes mine. Again, high grade. They've had 9 drill rigs drilling on these veins. So Riverside with our Cecilia project, nearby, less than 50 kilometers away. Big structures, recent news, upcoming more news. It's great to come to the show to update people about not only what we've done, but what we have coming.
Right. And especially we have metals prices on the lower end, which creates its own set of challenges, and wondering how that factors in and how you maneuver around that in this type of environment, which is not always easy for a lot of the companies to do yet. When you have things positioned well, it can work to your favor.
Yeah, we're lucky. You know, we started the company 12 years ago. Now, after 12 years, we only have 45 million shares out. So we still have a very tight share structure.
Right.
That's one of the key things. I think the second key thing is that we have partners. We have followed a business as a prospect generator. So we generate properties and we have a portfolio where we have income. We have income both from servicing for our joint venture partners, as well as we getting fees on the option payments that we have, and even advanced royalty payments on our royalties that we have. So Riverside, although the metals are down, we aren't producing metals ourselves. What we're producing is high quality assets, high quality projects, generally in the gold, and generally that can be developed without too much money. If you can develop those type of things, those are of value. Right now with the low metal prices is our advantage.
Right.
We have been able to acquire 6 new 10-years in the last year that have added to bolt on to make our assets even that much better.
Right.
Yes, it's a bad time, and our share price, like many, has gone down, but we have not needed to go back to the capital markets. We have over $2 million cash, no debt, have never had debt, have always been able to manage our finances, and really have always been budget to actuals on a monthly basis, really keeping track of that. So in these downturn times, we see it as our asset opportunity. We acquire better assets. We have been able to go through these markets, and every time as they come up, we are the seller, the vendor of the quality projects.
Yeah, which is one of the advantages when you manage things well, that even in the environments that are tougher and putting some companies in a tricky situation does lead for a lot of opportunities if you're there, positioned and ready to take advantage of that.
It does, and we're really lucky. Our management team has worked with the majors. We have those relationships. Our management team has continually been interacting with them. Just next week, I'll be having one-on-one meetings with the major companies at our home office in Vancouver. By being based in Vancouver, where they all come to have their budget meetings, we interact with those and can design programs that'll fit for their budgets.
Right.
So in 2019, as they go forward with their budgets, we provide the programs. That's the type of synergy that Riverside delivers.
Which is nice, because anytime you find deals that work for all of the partners, and just in talking with you, it's been nice. You have a great energy about you that I think people are responding well to, and it's exciting to hear what you're doing. And perhaps just in wrapping up, you can let folks know where they can find more information about everything you're doing.
Please do. We have a website that's rivres.com. We also really welcome anyone calling us. We have an 800 number as well. And really, please, looking us up on the internet, Googling us. We have YouTube. We'd really love, you can look at our videos and interviews. We really reach out. Riverside stands for knowledge is golden. We want to teach. If you can learn about Riverside, then make your decision about investing.
And what would the 800 number be?
That's 887-RIVRES.com. RIVS, yep. Exactly.
John Mark Staude, Riverside Resources. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for stopping by, and be excited to follow the success of your projects.
It's great being with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.